So when universe is feeling that you are kind of in the flow, it sends you even more flow. When universe see that you appreciating money, it sends you more money. It's like the guys are sitting there in Feng Shui and they're saying to other guys, to all other guys in the sky, they say, well, you know, this house is ready to receive. Okay. Let's put everything in that life. You know, you see this girl, she has her own skills and talent, she's in the flow, and while she's in the flow, we have to put everything on her. Yeah, this is how it works. And of course, because like how the flow happens, because the sun is turning around, orbiting around, like the earth is going around the sun, or sun is going around the earth. So it's a circle that creates 365 days. And depend on your energy, it's your core number. As when you were born, it's affecting kind of your energy. And sometimes you are more in the flow, sometimes you are not in the flow. But the main secret is when you are sleeping in the right direction, and you're looking at the right direction, and when you are managing your mindset with the lower self, because you want to paint, but something inside you telling you, no, you don't have time, no, you're not good enough, or something, blah, 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 blah. The thing is, you have to develop a habit. Yeah, Angela and Yeva is joining us. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. Can you say hello, Angela, Yeva? Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, that is very, very good. Okay. So really happy to see you. Vanessa, if you never met, you met Angela already, but Eva, she's also our member, one of our first members, but she never joined our call because she was very busy managing her resort in Spain. And Angela now moved to her place. She is like, not the moved to her place, she just visiting her because she lives in Spain and she's helping her to create Feng Shui there.
That sounds great. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
That's very nice. So I'll just, today is a random call, and whatever you have questions to me, you can ask me. And for this moment, Vanessa, I've been discussing with Vanessa the habits of being, how to be successful, how the secrets of business people who are extremely busy, but they still dealing with their well-being, and they're doing what they love anyway. Because it's the thing is to inject in your everyday life things that makes you happy, to inject into your life things that even you are resisting to do, but it becomes your habit in everyday life. So, for example, those people who likes to complain about life, maybe you met them in your life. It could be your neighbors, can be family members, can be just, I don't know, maybe some of your people that you know. And it doesn't matter, even inside a Facebook group, they like to complain because it's their habit. It doesn't matter what it is, they're finding things to complain about or to feel that they are a victim of the situation. Why they do that? Because it became their habit. I have one of my clients, Julio from Peru. He lives in United States. And he's already like 76 years old. And all his life, he's biking on the bicycle. Why? Because he's a biker. But he's not only a biker, he's doing so many things. But this is his habit. And he has to bike every day. And he can be on the bike, on a bicycle, and participating in some marathons when he's doing like over 200 kilometers, the long one. Why he's doing that? Because it became his habit. I have a neighbor, he is running every day. He's skinny. Why he's running? Because he's a runner. Why business people are business people? Because they became a business people inside their nature. So if you like to paint, prepare your canvas, prepare everything absolutely there, just for you to ready. And then you're passing by. This is the thing. When you want to create a new habit and you want to paint, but some another voice is telling you don't have time or something else, just make a couple of strokes. Put your phone on. For example, if you know that you start painting, you can forget about everything. Put your phone on 15 minutes. You're passing by the ready canvas and you have your painting brushes ready. The colors is ready. And you're passing and your voice can tell you, well, you are not in the mood. And so many creative people, they are telling themselves, well, I'm waiting for the wave. I'm waiting for the flow. I'm waiting for my inner motivation. And they could wait and wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. But then, what is difference? Why some artists, they're creating their paintings, amazing paintings, so quickly, or writers, they are not waiting for this kind of inspiration. They are doing this on demand because they're managing their inner flow, inner dialogue. And it's just simply how you have to manage. You have to develop a habit. And then how you do one thing, you do absolutely everything. Because if you see these plants, for example, the one leaf on this plant is exactly repeating absolutely everything. And then another branches. And they are repeating and repeating. So it's our habits. You will change just one habit inside you. For example, somewhere you are resisting to do something. You have to move at this moment. You are resisting, but push through resistance. Kind of like, because this is like your lower self wants to keep you in that comfortable zone because it likes to put you in the future where something could happen and keeps you in this kind of movie. And you feel kind of that you are stuck. But in real life, you're not stuck. It's just a painting or just something to do. That's why for us, it is important. Like, you will understand how, like, and then, believe me, it's what is happening. Like, you push through and the flow is opening up. It's like you have to push through the wall. Sometimes you have to stop and look, or like sometimes it works for me. I put my husband and I'm telling him, I need to write this post or I have to do this video, but it's kind of like I'm hitting a wall. It's a smoke, and I put him in front of me and I close my eyes and I see It's sometimes a wall made of bricks. And I say to myself, well, this is my brain. This is my brain. This is my brain creates this wall to protect me from what could happen on another side. So what I'm doing, I'm imagining that I'm having a big, huge hammer, and I start demolishing this wall into the small pieces, and I'm coming out and I see a bright open space, and something creates in my body and in me, and I'm telling my husband, you know what? It's already helped me. That what I've been doing, telling you what is going on with me. That's why it is important to talk to someone. We are human beings, energetical beings. It is important to us to connect to someone, to open this on a heart level, what is going on. So while you're opening on a heart level, you are breaking through the resistance and entering the flow. So acting from the flow and living from the flow will become your habit. And every time I see kind of I'm resisting, I just break up through the one wall, and I was like, something else is coming up. My brain is telling me some kind of bullshit. Then I look at that, literally, what my brain is telling me, like written in sentence, and I put my, like this, again, whatever, I'm doing it anyway. Just sometimes even I jump up and down 20 times. Sometimes I give a quick walk. Sometimes I'm asking, what is it really I'm afraid of? What is it really holding me here? Because if you want to do something, but you're avoiding to do something, this is your subconscious mind trying to hold you in that comfortable zone, was comfortable for you. But the change is happening is always when you are jumping out from the comfortable zone, and then you're opening this, you're opening the space where you can create more and more and more. So maybe it's happened if you will break through this and you start painting, you put the canvas. So I want to ask you, Vanessa, when is possible for you to buy this canvas?
I have them already. I have the canvas, I have the pencil strokes, I have the colors, I have everything ready for years.
Beautiful. Okay. So tell me, is it possible straight after this call to put canvas there and put colors there? Maybe somewhere on the top, but handy for you, that you can reach it easily, that kids will not touch it. But you put canvas, even maybe you can allow to kids to paint on it as well. Create a family picture, then you can frame it. Open up this kind of process. But what if straight after this call, you can put this canvas there, ready? Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, could you take a picture from that after and post inside our group?
I'll do that, yes. Okay.
And can you ask yourself that you allow yourself to paint it for 15 minutes, whatever you wanted, but every day. And if you didn't touch that painting, a canvas during a day, you are not going to bed before you do it.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Yes, I will.
Yes. So this way, it doesn't matter what it is, because as I said already, how you do one thing, you do everything. It's all about breaking through the flow, through the barrier that is opening up the flow for you.
Okay, I will do that.
Very good. And then we will see how this changes is happening. By the way, I want to ask you, are you sleeping in the right direction?
Yes, I am.
Good. So everyone in family is sleeping in the right direction?
Yes, with the kids sometimes it's difficult because they sleep in their bed, then they sleep in the
Yeah,
right
it's okay
direction.
with kids.
It's
How
difficult.
about your husband?
He is also sleeping in the right direction most of the time. If he can influence it, if he's in a hotel, he's not going to check it. But if he sleeps at home or like in the other place where he sleeps in the right direction as well.
Nice. Okay. And which direction your house is facing?
Southwest.
Okay. And your door is also southwest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And you remember that southwest this year is under influence of which star?
I don't remember which. I know that there is one, but I don't know which one it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Angela, please.
5.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Little bit, you know, you're sitting and the sun, I don't see your faces. We see only darkness.
We have tried to change because we are facing west, our direction. But maybe just for now we can change and find a better way.
Let's go inside. We can sit on the sofa.
Okay,
Inside.
we're gonna sit on the sofa now. We're gonna
Yeah.
take you with us.
We can face southwest as well.
Oops. Let's see, getting better.
Oh, much better. I can see your faces.
Oops. Ooh.
Let's sit here.
Yes, very nice.
Yes, much better.
Okay, so let us finish this with the flying stars. Okay, southwest, Angela, please.
Star number 5, misfortune.
Yes, okay. So number one thing in Feng Shui that you have to remember forever, just remember the worst stars that is affecting our life, and you having advantage to protect your house for the next year, for example. And you will know how the flying stars will move from one sector to another sector. And I will create a masterclass. I think we will start doing this later when everyone will join in September and everything will kind of like subside from the summer holidays. So you will be able yourself to predict what could happen in each sector each year. And for example, if this year your entrance in southwest, it means you are disturbing constantly the 5 yellow star and you cannot do anything. Ideally, every house has to have at least 2 entrances, ideally, by Feng Shui. And because sometimes when this 5 yellow star and you have entrance there, it's good to use another back door entrance, for example. Then you will have easier life. But the 5 yellow, if you have no problem with the health, and if you are not older than 50 years, then it's not so bad for you. It's actually can help you to create more breakthroughs in your life. And this is actually what you are experiencing, I believe so. Because your house is located and southwest facing and you have a door and constantly you are in touch with this kind of energy, and you have to just to accept that you will be experiencing, yes, that's why you have the sore throat. That's typical 5 yellow reaction. You can experience fever, like I'm experiencing fever. Like I'm experiencing fever whole year already. Like it's almost like 7 months I'm having constant fever in my body. My house is facing southwest.
Okay.
But my door is not, my entrance door, at least not in southwest. My entrance door is in the northwest, and I'm benefiting from a positive star in the northwest. But at the same time, Northwest is affected also, the one part of that area affected positively, another part is negatively. The positivity is that I'm able this year to captivate, kind of to expand my business, to connect with people, with the right people, to connect with the right coaches, mentors, to attract more students into my program. This is how my entrance is supporting. So just flying stars and timing when you implementing, for example, you put metal. Here I want to point to you that it is important. Remember, I'm always talking about when you place in a metal, for example, to compensate, to kind of like suppress the negative energy of something, or any kind of element, water, metal, or crystal, you have to do it in a good day. And also, I will send you a template, a good day that benefits also your house. Because then you really will benefit from that. But if you do it on a just normal day, you are suppressing the energy, but you are not benefiting on the top from that energy.
Okay.
So, but before you will learn that, you have to just remember 9 flying stars and the lower shoe square, how it's connected to the compass, just it should be imprinted in your head. That's it. And how they connected to each element. Just try to draw this Loshu square somewhere, have it in the front of you, have it on your phone, that on the top is always like 9, and then, you know, in one corner, in the southeast corner is like 4, 4, 9, 2, the first line on the top, then it's coming 3, 5, 7, and then it's coming 6, 1, 8. So those numbers you have to remember, and they are automatically connected to the compass. And you always have to remember compass. Remember just like 9 on the top, 9 connected to the south, and south connected to the horse, and south connected to our success. And then you will learn how the flying stars is moving, your predictions. This is the main thing. Implementing in the right time the cures inside your home, and that energy will give you advantage in your life, the extra 30% of success. The only thing, the 9 stars, the connection with their elements and how they move. That's it. Very easy. And the timing, when to apply the cures. And then you set for the rest of the life. It will be much, much easier. The another thing, what I was giving to you already, emotional scale. And Eva haven't received from me emotional scale, but I remember I've sent it to you by email, the emotional scale. So it's what kind of emotions you are sitting every day. And I remember Eva was asking me how to manage those emotions. 90% of emotions, even 98% of emotions, we just absorb from other people. They don't belong to us. They feel like us, but this is just because they are imprinted in our body. And we have to shake our body, talk to our body, and just throw it down 5, 9, 11. Those emotions, they don't belong to us. The true emotions that we are experiencing, the true emotions, we always like feeling enthusiastic, feeling joy, feeling expanded, feeling to connect with other people. And if you feel that you want to be alone, kind of like isolating yourself, that is just not you. because you are the flow, and flow is always circulating. If you want to close yourself, isolate from people, it's just your lower self is talking here. Here is your kind of ego is talking, your mind. It's not from the heart. Your heart wants to connect to people. So the first thing, you have to open your heart and feel your heart and write down what you're excluding in your life, because we cannot exclude anything. Even when you're experiencing a bad emotion, just talk out loud this emotion or something. You feel that you're a control freak, for example. Then this control inside you wants appreciation, this kind of vibrations inside you. Then you can talk. I'm a controller, I'm a controller, I'm a controller, I'm a controller. I'm such a good controller. I'm so loving controller, till you kind of able to bring love to that part of you. Or be a bad girl. Remember, I said like it's good to be a bad girl, because you can't accept only a good in you. We have to accept the flow fully. And be mean, you know, be mean, like be awful, be rude, be angry, express emotions. And because by doing this, you are experiencing the flow through you. You are not holding like a sand on any kind of emotion and telling to everyone, this is my emotion. You are living through the flow, because you're living through the flow. The emotion comes to you, you recognize it. Yes, hi, anger came to me. Mean person, I'm so mean. Now I will be mean to myself, I will be mean to my flowers, I will be mean to my dogs, I will be mean to my kids, I will be mean to my husband. Hope they will tolerate me. I'm so mean, I'm so mean, I'm so mean. And then you talk like this, you allow to be. This goes through you. It doesn't sit in you. And you just shake. Wow, what was happening to me? I just changed my personality. Wow, I've been experiencing this. It was fun. Enough. You want to cry? Yeah, cry. Cry, baby. I'm giving you 15 minutes to cry. I'm giving you 15 minutes to be sad. Be sad. Let it through you, because this is emotions. And another thing, if sometimes you can play with two emotions opposite. For example, what kind of, if you feel, for example, down, depressed, for example, and you look here and with your eyes, it's very nice. Like you can hold a pen, or for example, I'll hold this phone. I'm looking at this phone and saying, I'm depressed, and here opposite, I'm happy. And like, I'm depressed, I'm happy. Because the flow comes. If depression comes into you, this is the thing is, it's like everything has two parts, two sides, yin and yang. So depression has yin part, very low energy. And we are not able to see both parts if we will not become, it will not become this our habit. You have to remember, that's why they say like, look at the bright side. It's easy to say, it's more difficult to practice. But once it becomes your habit, just remember, something bad comes into your life, it's a good sign. Why? Because you will recognize a good sign only when you will be able to see the next part. Then, when it's difficult for you, then ask universe and say, show me what I don't see here. I'm ready. to see the bright side of this situation. Because if you will not ask, it will not show the bright side of the situation. Or you can say, I am ready to become aware of the bright side of my situation. Show me how I can break through here right now. And just you say that, and you do your stuff, you put this intention, and just let it go. Don't press. This is the thing, is we are not pressing anything with our own energy. The only thing, how Feng Shui works or how our mind works, you put intention. What does it mean, intention in Feng Shui? You want success, you put, for example, like if it's horse for you in the south, you put horse. In a good day, this is your success, and you are thinking about something, intention, you put it horse there. Okay, and it's standing there. It works for you. This is how you put intention in your brain. You want something, you put something in your brain. You want, you can write it. But don't press universe every day, because your own energy holds it here. So those people who are creative, they understanding very well how this flow works. Because you cannot write a book from your mind. Logical books, they are not selling. You can create a movie logically. You can create clothes, design new clothes, architecture. You can create anything in your life. You cannot come with a name just based on logic. Doesn't work like this. It should be connected with your heart, because our heart is connected to the flow. And always, when something is happening in life and you feel stuck, your heart is not stuck. Your heart is beating in the flow. But this is you with logical mind squeezing your heart that it starts beating very quickly, or like even sometimes feels like it's stopping and paralyzing. This is your brain is doing. So what do you have to do? Imagine that you are bringing this thought down to your heart. Take a deep breath a few times and ask universe, show me the bright side of this situation. Implement it in every day as a habit. Habit being in the flow. And habit to talk to a stranger every day. Because by opening up to people, you start bringing more opportunities in our life. Opportunities opening in our life is parallel to how many people, how many strangers we are able to talk every day. And I see Eva is posting a lot of posts on the Facebook group, and Angela is posting a lot of posts on the Facebook group. I'm not seeing yet Vanessa. And what does it mean? And even I know that you're Vanessa living also like in isolated place. So how we can able to do this? So this internet is amazing blue ocean. It's a flow. So every day, it doesn't matter. You don't know who is watching you, but people are browsing through the Facebook group. People are not only Facebook group, through your profile. I'm just through timeline. They open it and they can see you. And especially when you are creating Facebook Live, the strangers. So every day you're creating a new Facebook Live, you just say, well, hello, I'm here. I'm having my wonderful morning. I want to share with you this. And you know, I came to realization of this and this. I'm working on my habit or something. And how are you doing? I just want, and just you are connecting, you're talking to strangers. It doesn't mean that you have to have a physical contact immediately with them, but something opening up inside you on another level, on a spiritual level, on the level of heart. And because you're connecting, the guys who is sitting in the sky, the spiritual guys, they're saying, wow, she is ready to receive. She's ready to receive. She's opening more heart. We are going to send her something more. And strangers always bringing to us the right questions that or the right answers to us. I was a stranger to you. And once you got connected to me, now we are talking here. I was a complete stranger to you. And I didn't know you. And now I'm learning from you. And you are impacting my work, what I do, and how I create, and how I will re-record my videos, and what I will be giving to my next students. It's all about co-creation. But if I didn't open up, if I sit here, it'll never happen. And you have ideas, of course, like some ideas, I'm not totally giving you like some ideas, some business ideas, what you have. It's just you have to like keep it for yourself till people will see it. Like it's like being pregnant. And by the way, when you are working on something, if you start creating your business or something, and you feel that it's like desperate, you're struggling with this, you can't, like, it's like a heavy for you. Creation, it's like having sex. Because at the end, that the process, imagine that you are having sex, but you are not enjoying it. And it's kind of like, it was no kind of, how it's called, like pre-sex play. You were not prepared for that. And then you're having sex because you just have to do that. What kind of baby will be born? So business is the same. Any kind of things is the same. The approach when you do something, imagine that you are, you play with it before. Then when you are working on your business or on something, do it like you were doing, you were like having the best sex ever in your life. Then your business, your baby will be born in that energy. Joy, love, connection. That is the flow. Everything from nature. And how you have to feel during the day, it's a future pacing. Every time you stuck and you don't know how to feel, how to live, find a place in your future. Let's do this exercise now. Not exercise, a little meditation that you can do it alone, but it's very easy. It's very easy. Just shake your body a little bit. And take a deep breath if you can through by the way, it's like, let's connect, because now is the energy here and I want to play with the like sexy energy here, like we are having like pre-sex. Now we'll have sex, you know. We will create something. It doesn't matter, the gender doesn't matter for sex, you know. Everyone is saying that Jesus was a homosexual or even a woman, you know, like now it's a lot of movement about that. We have to embrace inside us absolutely everything. Okay. So, and open your heart, just like this, open, like, my heart is open, my heart is open, my heart is open. And like, imagine that you're drawing a smile on your heart, like, see your heart smiling, and feel in every cell in your body. Every cell of your body has a little heart. Start smiling with every cell in your body, with every cell inside your hair, in your nails, on the tip of the nose. eyebrows, on the lips. Inject that smile everywhere. Ask the cells to help you. And why we have to take a breath in? Because we have to connect with the flow through the air. We all connected through the air. Everyone. The super rich is connected to us. So we can breathe their wealth as well. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's take a deep breath on the count of 8 and hold it on the top. 1, 2, through your nose. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. And through your mouth, slowly, slowly out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it. And one more time, again. Up through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. And out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And now imagine that from the top of your head, it's a bright light coming straight to the sun. And the sun is meeting this bright light with a smile and sending you back the energy from the sun. And that energy comes through the top of your head, goes to every cell in your head, goes through your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your solar plexus, your stomach, all your guts, through your womb, through both your legs, and through the feet. Imagine like it's like two lights, two bright lights. They're going down very deep, very, very, very deep to the center of the earth. And boom, it's hitting the heat, the fire inside the earth. And it recognizes the sun energy. And because it recognizes the sun energy and recognizes you as a connector between the sun and earth, recognizing you that you are in the flow, it sends you back the energy. And those two energies go through the sun energies and come through your feet, and come through your legs, and they are both start dancing in the lower body. They start dancing in your womb. Those two energy of the earth and sun is meeting there and having sex inside your body. Ooh, so good. Just shake it a bit. Shake it a bit. Move your hips. Allow this energy with all colors. Play inside you. Play inside you. Make it bigger. Make it more brighter. And imagine it's like a ball of live chi energy. And take your both hands. And imagine that you are doing this exercise near this place. And imagine and feel the tension between both hands. And feel that this kind of light. And you can bring it here and you can feel the ball of energy like you are playing with your own power. And it feels so good. And you look at this ball and you can see these different colors. You can put some spark of gold, spark of silver. You can put any colors you like. Do you feel any tension? And put it back on your head and have a shower. And have a shower. Have a shower in your own life chi energy. Ooh. And now just close your eyes and imagine just that you're coming down the hill and you see the green grass everywhere. And then you start walking and you see another hill. You're coming up on that hill and then you see a big, big open space. And there is an oak tree. And you understand that after few hundred years, you became this huge oak tree. And you creating shade for people around. And you see kids are playing around. And you see their parents. They're all having fun. And you know that you are even not here, but you're like this tree. You're like this tree. And you're just enjoying that people around you is present and you know enjoying the life is continuous and you are like a tree looking at everything. Life is good. You're giving them shade. You know your purpose. And then you kind of like in a memory, you fly back, and you see yourself, you're walking. You're walking and you don't know in this life, in the future life, but you're walking and you see a little girl approaching you and you're looking at yourself when you were very, very little. You're looking at yourself inside your eyes. And you're so wise now. You're so empowered now. You understand so many things. And you're just looking at this girl and you feel like you're transferring all the wisdom and all the energy to this little girl. That this little girl become even more happier, brighter than she was. So you hold her in your hand. You are giving her a hug and telling her everything is good. Everything will be good. You just have to believe in your own power. Then you release your hug and you see that girl is disappearing. And you walk again, and you walk again, maybe 5 years from now, from this time. And you're finding yourself in a place. That's your fantasy. Where you are right now, that's your picture. Make it brighter, make it happy. Find yourself somewhere where you feel confident, happy. And you achieve already what you wanted to achieve. And the main way you see yourself very well balanced, wise, seeing yourself and feeling that you're connected to other people, understanding very clearly what are you doing, happy what you're doing, happy just with enjoying this life, with every breath. Feeling empowered, effortlessly, so naturally, feeling that you are in the flow, feeling that you've been there where you're right now, sitting there, and you don't know why you were suffering that time or struggling. Everything was so easy. Whew, tell yourself, wow, I'm so happy I found you. And while you're looking from outside, start seeing around your future self the energy, the aura, different colors, different vibrations, and see the heart of your future self. See that big heart and feel that heart and feel that electrical wire is going from your heart to the heart of your future self. And you feel that connection. Boom! You absorbed absolutely everything what you needed. It happened so quickly. And you know, from this moment, if you need something, you just have to wish about that. It was erased from your memory million years ago, that you never will believe in yourself, that you will never will believe again in your own power, that you will never will believe that something what you're wishing will become true, and that can become true very quickly. It was erased from your memory and installed resistance to the flow, resistance to the happiness. It was injected into every cell of your brain through the gas that you were inhaling millions of years ago, and you didn't understand what does it mean. They were trying to erase absolutely everything from your memory, that you will never go back and believe how powerful you are, how powerful is your mind, how powerful is your soul. And from this moment and from now, it will be easy for you to reach that place. And even you have any doubts, you can say, well, what's happening to me? I'm choosing right now to believe that I can. I'm choosing right now to believe in my own power. And I'm so powerful like never before. I am here. I am. And I allow myself to stand on the top of the world and to see myself that I worth of everything, any kind of wealth in the world, any kind of happiness in the world, because I'm everything and I'm nothing. I'm here and I'm everywhere. And I can reach anything. And I can do whatever I like to do. And I can be everything. And I know who I am. Whew. And just stretch your body. And come right here. Shake your body. Whew. And say like, life is good. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. Good. Okay. So, it will be easy for you to remember. Once you feel stuck, something is bothering you, you're out of the flow. Remember, this is just your brain because it was programmed to feel that way. And the main thing, it holds you from abundance. It holds you from the flow, because what you have to do in the flow, first of all, keep movement. Make it habit in your life. Another thing, ask, show me the another side of this situation, what I don't see here. So become more wiser. Ask people to show up in your life who is tired to be unhappy, who is tired to be depressed, because you are here to help those people, to show them different way. But they have to come to you, and you can invite their bodies. And it doesn't matter what you do, they will appear in your life. But you have to not go after the people, because those who understand that they are kind of not moving, they will come to you. You will never miss those people who will appear in your life. But you have to tell yourself, I allow to connect with people who needs my help. And talk to strangers on the Facebook. If you can't talk to them on profile, 2 minutes, give them something that will uplift them. Give them something that will make their day lighter. With your own voice, with your own energy. I know this is difficult, but when it's become a habit, you start opening up, and you're opening up the flow. So till it become habit, and then you're just living. You're just living like my neighbor who is running, or living like Julio from Peru. He is always on a bike. You're always on a video. So what? Whatever I'm doing here, I'm putting canvas because I want to paint. This is my challenge. I want to paint 10 days in a row. 15 minutes. If I don't paint during the day, 12 o'clock at night, I'm going to bed, I'll paint before I go to bed at night. If I cannot do something, move, 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 move. You become into flow. Do sit-ups, do like this. Oh, I cannot do this. Oh, I'm very depressed. Okay, be Irina depressed. Irina, be depressed. Be angry to that person. Oh, yes, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Moving, and then like, enough? Okay, what I'm gonna do now, it doesn't matter what you have to do. Just do it. Never wait. Never waste your time another minute on waiting that another moment will be better. It's never moment better like the moment right now what you want to do. You are commanding the flow. You are commanding your brain to jump in the flow. The flow is always around you. It's only your brain holds you, and it's not true. Your brain is not you. That's it. Once you connect to the flow, everything just opening up, opening up, opening up, opening up. And start from something the easiest thing what you can do always in the morning. Just it will create an inner satisfaction inside you. What is the easiest thing I can do in the morning? Okay, I woke up in the morning. I feel my body. The easiest thing what I feel grateful. Oh my God, I have my legs. I have my arms. Have my eyes still seeing around. Sometimes I'm waking up where I am now. Ah, okay, I'm here, I'm Irina. Because sometimes I'm waking up, believe me, I'm thinking kind of like, I have to run in the memory and remember that who I am. It's definitely because something I believe that I've been someone else, and sometimes I sleep and my memory is just getting mixed up. And I just, I'm Irina. I'm in Norway, married to Per. I'm doing this. This is my Facebook group. Okay, good. It's kind of like sometimes it's scary, but it's just normal. So I'm having fun with my body, and I'm asking my body, what are you going to bring me today? How we are going to have fun today? And glass of water. It's already glass of water. I drink. It's like I've done a good job, and I'm telling myself, oh, You had a glass of warm water. Oh, this is so good. You're good. I'm coming to the mirror and I'm, you know, like when I start doing this in the mirror, I start looking at myself. When I say I want to look at that, I'm coming to the mirror and I said, And I want you to do this every morning, like, oh my God, he looked good. Oh, just from the bed, he's still looking good. And then sometimes I'm passing the mirror, I'm like, yeah, good. I'm like, and sometimes, believe me, nobody is watching me. Nobody, no one. But I've been taught kind of like, it's not good to talk to yourself in the mirror. And when I saw this in the movies, when the actors, they're talking themselves in the mirror and telling themselves, training their confidence or speech or something like, I thought like, this is so weird. And the first time I've done, you know, like I've done myself with love. I've been flirting with myself. I've been flirting with the flow. I've been flirting with life. You know, all life is your business. All life, it's no separation. Friends, husband, kids, everything is business. And all life is here for you. And you have to have a constant kind of interaction before having sex, because you're constantly creating babies. Everywhere is babies. Everywhere something like plants, my babies. I put some small animals, my babies. I create little video, my baby. So always we are giving birth, and we are feminine. We have this something inside us different, because everything on earth starts from ink. Electricity run from minus to plus. Everything starts on earth from a woman. That's it. So you have enormous power to flirt with the flow, move your body, put the music, have fun. Even you're going through hell, like Churchill said, if you're going through hell, keep moving. Don't feel stuck. Keep moving. So what? You're not the first person. You're not the last one. But once you'll get there, connect with people, ask how they are doing, connect with the strangers, and it will bring you much more wealth. Wealth. I'm not talking here about the money. It's wealth. A lot of different things. Questions?
I would have a question that has nothing to do with what we've been talking about.
Nothing to do with sex?
No, but I want to share a joke with you, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it says, wetten your lips. Wetten your lips, and you go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Nobody knows what you're saying. Now we are having a bad connection here.
I can hear you very well. Yeah. Oh, Vanessa's boy is crying a little bit. He needs painting.
Yes. Oh. Maybe he just had a nap and just got out of bed or something like that.
Yeah. He needs mommy. Yes. Eva, how are you doing? Long time didn't see you, but I'm so happy that Angela came to you and you are doing something there, creating something.
Yes, feels good.
Okay, good. It
Yes,
will be.
it's a very nice meeting. Huh? It's I think it's enriching on both sides, you know. So we are, yeah, learning from each other, helping each other out, and besides having a good time. Yeah.
That's very nice. Yeah, this is the main thing, that having a good time, this is the best thing is. Yeah, but actually it's amazing. It's amazing how happened this, that you were able to, it's like I've told Pierre, my husband, like, and he's like, wow. I swear this has happened not on logical level. No. And I know this year, especially like you are, well, I'm 49, I'm almost like 50, that it's kind of like Southwest this year is affecting ladies, especially if we are over 50. Hard way. So this is not easy year for us, but as you see on spiritual level, all kind of like worldwide, you notice that the feminine power is taking over. That's the year when it's kind of like a huge breakthrough will happen, especially for new generations. For them it's easier, for us it's more difficult, because we are programmed, we are holding on this old programming. We have tendency to hold an old stuff, and just we have to destroy it, like 5, 9, 11. 5 is destroying absolutely everything when we say it. 9 is fire, the energy of success, and fire, it's from where everything was created as like destroying. And 11, the new master cells in your body will be born when you're doing this. Every time it's like I'm imagining myself like, where is it, this energy on my throat sitting here? That's old programming, and it feels like it's holding me, like I've been hanged, like like maybe they put me in a cold water. I'm always thinking like they put on me these kind of things, and I was thrown in the water in a cold weather. This is that a long time was kind of this kind of visions was coming to me. And I said, like, this is just my brain. This is just my vision. Just let's destroy everything. Like I start imagining this. Like 5, 9, 11, I don't want to immerse myself to that memory from my past regression things. It's like, and I'm going there, and I see those women, and it was the visions for me. They were coming to me. Thousands of women were going after me, but that was my vision. And why I allow them to come into my like past life? This tail is coming after me because I allow them to go after me, and they say, stop doing this. Enough. This is everything in your mind. Enough. I'm not serving anymore those who were in suffering and in depression and trying to find their way of happiness. They can't find their way. I'm not carrying this burden anymore. And it's like, destroy it from my memory. So my brain is creating all these attachments, you know? So you have to get rid of those attachments. You have to make yourself significant. You have to enjoy significance. My God, when I start enjoying significance, even when I'm talking about this, you know, it's something I feel down here, but like enjoy significance. Enjoy your goddess inside you. It's like I was afraid to enjoy myself in life, to buy the ice cream I love, to eat the food I love. I'm a pusher. I push myself. No, you have to eat only this food. Even you love this food. No, that is not healthy, not good for you. No, I stopped doing this. I am enjoying everything. I'm not overeating. I'm a healthy eater. But this is the one thing. You see, whatever you see restrictions somewhere, with the diet especially, with the sport, with anything, any kind of restrictions, that they program you to get out from the flow. No restrictions in life, okay? The rules in life came to hold you in the box because it's very easy to tell you what to do. And what they're trying to tell you, the movie Matrix is all about that. They're trying to tell you, do not step from the box. You allowed to step only here. Break through that box. It's time. This has never been better time like now, this year, 2019. Break through this, like whatever happened, use whatever you power. I mean, as you imagine, so it is. It is all about that. You will be like all rules parents they told you, because they want you that you will be a good behaving girl. That was more convenient for your parents because they don't know other way. It's not your life, it was their life, their generation. We are living in another flow, in another time. That's why it's matter. By Feng Shui, it is matter when you are living, when your house was built. That's the house. If the house was built and it has an old energy, that will be difficult for you to be in the flow, because the old energy filled with the rules, with all these beliefs, it's energy. It's all energy. It's there. And if it's an old house, old door, window, floor, this is the box. And you place yourself, like imagine that you are with this knowledge, what you are having now, is this wisdom, is this technology, but you're placing yourself 200 years back. How will you operate there? You're trying to do stuff in a modern way, but it's not even computer there. Or you understand so many things, but you see that people are living in an old way. This is how your energy feels inside your body. When you're trying to operate, you know how to do things, but you're operating in an old system. That's why it is like, how many houses, Feng Shui houses I've done. I have a lot of clients that they are over 60. They come to me and they say, I am so tired from my husband because I want to do Feng Shui. All my life I was hiding this, and I don't want to tell him that I want to do this. Enough. I know how many years I'm gonna live, but I know that we have a bad Feng Shui inside the house. We live in an old house, and I'm telling him I want new house and everything. And when they're changing houses to a new or modern house, and they start living there, I just recently, like a couple of weeks ago, one lady, she called me and she said, this is totally different life. I feel so different. Like they were living in a house 120 years old. And the roof was not repaired for the last 50 years. And now they moved to just a house that is built last year. Her health changed. Her energy changed. Their relationship become better. Like her relationship with the grandkids become better. She kind of she feels happy inside her heart. She said something, if they are rich people, they were having enough the old house with the high ceilings, all this filled with the money and wealth. He is the guy is the grandson of those people who invented first hotels in Norway. His mom was even privileged woman. She never done something at work because they have always someone working in the hotels. So they were doing all the jobs. They were eating in the restaurant or not the restaurant that time. So it was kind of everything was done for them. It's totally different. But when they changed the place, the thing is, her husband told her, if we are selling this house, I'm gonna have a new car. Because she was against of a sport car, and all his life he was dreaming about the sport car. And he bought his Alfa Romeo, and they bought this modern house. And it's amazing. It's amazing. This is like what I'm hearing from people all the time, how old energy is affecting them. This is really important. But so many people, they don't understand this on a deeper level. And I don't think so it should take so many years for us to understand that it's everything energy, and time to shake it off, and time to break through, time to live, to put you first on the place, not the place where you live. Nothing is more important than your own body. Nothing is more important than your own spirit, your own life, your own enjoyment in life. That is what called significance. Like significance, like when you feel this inside you, then you will be able to spread this to the world, because so many people, like it was happening, like one of our students, they used to live for someone else. We are not living our life for ourselves. We are not living for our own happiness. We are living for someone else. The first, it can be like our kids, then our husband, or it can be society. They are not living, not enjoying life for themselves. Like they program those people, so they are not able even. That's why they are not able even to be happy with what they have. It's all programming. To be able to lead, because you are leaders. Everyone born is a leader. To be able to lead, you have to awake a leader inside you. And how you will awake a leader inside you if you always will be pushing your leader down, pushing your leader on the second place, or maybe on the fifth place. That's this is all about Feng Shui, to release, expand your spirit, and you are unlimited. Expand. And always check where I continue to squeeze myself when I'm creating my, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And then suddenly you can hear your voice. You cannot have it. You cannot do this. Why? So where in your life, or where in your decisions, where in your life you are not allowing yourself to be yourself? So you have to destroy all those boxes. Destroy the boxes. This is your inner Feng Shui. So Feng Shui around you, it's a 30%. Inside you, another 30%. And if you will manage those 60%, your life will be totally different. Totally different. We still have unmanageable 30% inside us, that we are made like that. Who we are, we cannot change. Because we are the type of energy that very specific to us, that we cannot change. That is our imprint. But the thing is, even what we got, allow it to shine through you. Allow it to get out. Don't put it in the boxes. In the old boxes. Habit.
I have a question. May I?
Yes.
We are finding that this plot here is facing south, and the main building is facing south. Didina, would you have any comments on that?
Okay. And is this? I want to just confirm. Is this facing a lake?
Yes.
In the south? Because south is conflicting with the water. You remember, like only 4 directions they like water till 2045. So it's you remember those what is connected to the water. It's very easy to remember if you imagine in this Losho square. It's always 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is north.
Yes.
2 is southwest. 3 is east, and 4 is southeast.
Mhm.
That's it. Those directions, they lack water.
To the front.
And if for example, south likes to have an open space, and south likes, it can be forest, it can be an open space, and it's the first things when we are looking outside, because this is what is outside environment.
Mhm.
If it's a first we see the conflict there, then it's a conflict that can affect absolutely everything in the property. And then those people who lives inside the property. So it will affect south, conflicting with the water, so it's affecting success in life. It's affecting success of the property. So it's already, the property is built in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. It's in the wrong facing direction. So it's like we are looking and like they program us to look at something in the old ways, and we are thinking we are doing right, and we struggle, we are not enjoying, and someone is coming, you're looking in the wrong direction, you're moving in the wrong direction, and then you're suddenly moving in another direction. It's so easy for you. This is the same what happened with the building and with people who lives in that building. And it doesn't matter how good feng shui you can create inside, the outside environment, the landscape creates that energy that you cannot overcome with the inner feng shui. That's the main conflict. You cannot, yes, powerful, our brain is very powerful, but by using your power of your brain, you cannot stand near a volcano and say, I'm so powerful, I'm not afraid. You will get born. What you do when volcano happen? You are part of nature. Nature is much more powerful than you because you are a child of nature. You have to respect nature. Not to say that I'm more powerful than nature. No. So what you do when it's volcano there, when it's bad feng shui? You just trying to avoid that place, to standing near or living there. That is. Another solution is, it's build a fence in the south made of bricks or cement. That will break the energy of the conflict.
So not to see the lake.
Yes, but unfortunately, I remember Eva likes to that place and look at that place.
I mean, it's a contradiction, you know. For I understand what you mean, but if I now imagine you build a wall there and you don't have that view, that's kind of, the whole place changes, yes, but it's also kind of the beauty that you want to see there is also gone. So
It's not.
Since I've been here, I'm not quite sure, you know. So this is why I wanted to ask you.
That's you know, like I live in a place where, like, my house in the southwest, it's number 2, facing Haversford, and some houses also located like near the Haversford, near the fjord, near the ocean, but they are not facing southwest. Some of the houses facing west, and they cannot sell properties because west is metal, and it's getting rusty, and they have difficulties. They have to reduce very, very dramatically in prices.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is what happening with those properties that they're facing west. Like, I'm checking a lot of properties. Even they cannot build anything there. They are not allowed. So then in advance, when they were built, that energy already was stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
Some properties, you know, you buy, you can develop. You can change the direction, the facing direction, or to build something else. those properties were built, they will not allow to change it. Because my son, he's living in an apartment and he wants to buy a house. And he's checking a lot of houses and always asking. And I said, well, stand in the room, silently check the direction of the room. And first of all, it's not conflicting with the water. That's it. And it's, I will never, because I experienced in my life how Feng Shui can ruin your life, how environment around the property can ruin success, can ruin absolutely, and people can say life happens, and that's why I studied this. That's why I went through so deep. Do I need to go this so deep? Because I found conflicting information there, but I found it. I know, I can explain. I can explain events. I can explain why people feeling this. It's so amazing how it's a single people who cannot do something in their brain, like about they have problems with relationships. They are choosing homes with the L shape, southwest is absent. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Because on psychology and subconscious mind, we attracting the energy of the house or energy of the property. That's why it is really important. Like if you were in kind of like not in fun and joy and with enthusiasm, buying a property, then you were like maybe something like experiencing in your life, in your brain, that could affect what you're buying. So that's why it's important to do everything in a place with a game and playful in the flow. Flow will never wish you back. That's the sand inside you drags you down. That could attract into your life something. And the wrong people, wrong relationships. But when you're in a flow, no. It protects you, naturally protects you.
Mm-hmm.
But this year is good for breakthrough for us. And of course, we can get sick, we can experience, but remember, even we feel sick, it's not true, it's just illusion. We feel this energy inside our bodies, we feel the heat. Mm-hmm. Because the changes, the structure is changing. Something is moving inside us, everything changing. Just don't accept it's like your sickness because you're programmed to understand that it's sickness. It's nothing to do with that. It's just the way of energy is penetrating in our body. It will change. It will be better. It will be better, much better.
Okay.
Just help that energy. What is it? What is it? 5, 9, 11. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Like, till you like, not in one day, so many things. Sometimes, like, when you do a lot of things, you know, you feel like, oh my God, it's not myself. Who I am now. Like you're losing yourself. Who I am now. I'm different. And you're scared. Like you shaked because it's like totally, it's not you. You're different. You're on a different level. But this is how we are developing. It's never ending. But do this. It's worth it. Absolutely. We don't need this kind of sand inside us because we want to create a flow, but while we are moving through the sand. We want to swim in the sand. How we can swim in the sand? Doesn't worth to hold on anything in life. Like I like this movie. Yes, I love my house. I love my husband. And another thing I want to share with you, the thing about like, we put every person in the box. Like you think about someone and you already, oh, this person is like this, like this, like this, like this. Oh, this person is like this, like this. And about relationship, what I do with my husband, I always wanted to have a husband who understands what I'm doing, who supports me, and kind of like cherish me. Kind kind of appreciating what I know for who I am, and I can be free with him, just myself. I never experienced that in my life before. I don't want to marry like this guy before anymore who died. And sometimes even like someone on a training, they say to me, well, you killed him. Why I killed him? Because they say, when you were living with him, what were your thoughts? So, well, my thoughts was, because I was always asking him, I want to go for a training abroad. He never allowed me. Because he was afraid maybe I become too clever, or maybe he was too jealous or something. He didn't allow me to be myself. He didn't allow me to have my own business, because we created the first one. Then I started coming like more at home and picking up different courses and trainings, but he didn't allow me to grow. He was like holding me like this. And I always was thinking, why he is like this? What if he will be different and this and this and this? I was just start envisioning kind of myself already with my future pair, whom I didn't met. But like if you start thinking, so everything in life, like you imagining, and then the universe, what is doing? He wanted that house where we moved and start living there. And after 6 months, he got cancer. After 1 year, he died. And after some time, I met my neighbor and we have a conversation. And after 2 years, I married him. I married the guy, and when I'm telling Pierre that I envision him kind of like, I've been writing, what do I want, what kind of husband I want to have. He said, what do you think? I haven't envisioned you. And he never been married before. But he said, I felt you immediately. And you know when he told me this? After living with me 10 years already. Why? Because through me, he was getting connected to the flow. He's traveling with me to every course now. My man came out from the closet. He is spiritual, kind of. I don't know what is it spiritual. And he says sometimes, well, yes, personal development. Yes, he was on some trainings about personal development, motivation, because it comes and goes. But he says like, Feng Shui is kind of more prone to that, because everything comes from nature. Yin and Yang, the energy flow, every businessman will tell you. Every businessman are learning Tai Chi, martial arts, how to think in the flow, how to feel intuitively any kind of business decision. They understand that every business has the energy. Every property has the energy. They will never invest in the property that has a bad Feng Shui. And about him, when I'm thinking about Pierre, sometimes I put Pierre in the box. Oh, well, Pierre is like this and like this. I'm thinking, oh my God, why I'm doing this to him? I erase it and I put something else. So every day I'm waking up, I've done it in my brain, but I'm waking up and I see new Pierre. Or about someone, for example, if you have thoughts about someone and those thoughts are holding like this and holding you in a conflict with that person, then it's like erase it. Erase that universe about that person, erase it. And you know what I'm doing, like in relationship with Pierre also, that's very nice exercise, kind of like creating this box about Pierre. He's like this, like this, like this, and kind of like, well, will I marry him again? And we are playing game with Pierre every day. And we woke up in the morning, he says, I love you. And then we sit and eat, and then we are writing 10 exercise, kind of what we are thankful for and what do we want. And then we ask each other, will you marry me again? And he's asking me, will you marry me again? And we are getting married every day. That's fun. It's kind of like, I start applying this to everything. I have my marketing coach. I'm waking up every day. Sometimes I'm not happy. Maybe sometimes you're not happy with me. Of course, we are not ideal. It's life. But I want to be happy with my coach. And I'm erasing what I don't like. And woke up and I'm receiving a very good message from my coach. Because this is my universe. This is my reality. And I don't want to hold on anything. I'm erasing constantly everything because I'm changing. And I want them also change in my reality. We are creating our own universes about every person. And it's not about every person. If you're creating your reality about Tara, something that it's very difficult and complicated, nobody wants to buy it, nobody will buy it. What if you start creating the energy different? What if you start creating a different feng shui around that property in your mind? What if some people want to buy it and they want to build this facing direction in a different way? So they will still have that view, but the facing direction of the main building of the property will be changed. What if? So it's always, you can come with a lot of this kind of questions, what if, and recreate about everything because everything has a trigger, everything has the energy, everything has the energy. What do you put around that circle? Look inside. Oh, I don't need it. What I needed, put it there. You're like a witch, you know? You're looking at this water and like you're doing this, and while having sex, you look like sexy. I'm creating this. Yeah. Goody. I like it. I'm talking a lot today. It's almost like 2 hours. Nice. I'm recording this, hopefully. Yeah, good, because I can listen it also. It's, you know, like some calls, from call to call, everything is different. It's always the mix of energy of all people who are on the call. And it's also how you are opening your heart to the flow, how you are present here. And it started from a simple question from Vanessa, because I asked just, is it a holder for canvas to paint the pictures? So I want you to start painting pictures from the flow. Start painting your own destiny, free from the place where you're appreciating yourself like a queen. Allow yourself to be as a queen and like, you're looking good, you're looking hot. What we gonna create here? What kind of baby will be here? What kind of food? Everything what you do. You eat, you look at the food. Play with the food, like talk to the food. We are playing with the food every morning, every day, every evening. When you do barbecue, all chefs, they're talking. They're talking to their food in the kitchen. They're talking to that chicken. They're talking to that veggies. Yeah. They have their purpose to come, to grow in us. Yeah. Just don't forget that. Just get rid of, like, mind is picking up. It's your habit. Make your brain to create new habits, to picking up that something works for you, not against the flow. What makes you happier? What makes you lighter? What makes you, why angels fly? Because they never take seriously themselves. Or because they are light. So that's why they fly. Once you become heavy, like a human being, think about that you're angel, you're energy. Shit all this stuff. That's it. It's like you have to be able to shit it, like physically, emotionally, mentally, and your happiness, your life is about what do you tolerate. Stop tolerating poverty. Stop tolerating, what is it, kind of like toxic people. Stop tolerating yourself that's stopping you from being happy. Stop tolerating stuff. Tolerance is not a good feeling. You are programmed to tolerate. You are programmed to be patient. You are programmed to wait. No, you are living now. Embrace the good. The good is here, just what I didn't see here. I'm ready to open my awareness. I'm ready to open my consciousness about what I didn't see around me right now. And I love my house, I love my husband. And I'm telling him, yes, if tomorrow you will meet someone, suddenly you fall in love, I'll free you. I mean, you have to be happy. This is how much I love him. And he also. And we have this house, we enjoy this house, we built it 5 years ago by Feng Shui. Yes, but something happened. Something happened. We will not cry over material things. Even we die. So what? We are just transferring our body to another dimension. So what? I mean, nobody is forever here. But the thing is, appreciate life right now, right here. Never better moment to paint that, to make this stroke with a colorful stroke will create the excitement inside you. It's you who will ignite in you something. And then you can ignite in strangers. So talk to strangers. And you'll become more happier. The more happy you will be on the floor. When you're on the floor, you'll be wealthy. Because you're so rich in your brain, you're so wise. I mean, God, give it to the world. Give birth every day. Have sex every day with yourself, in your mind.
It makes me laugh so much, you know.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, to Irina Fotlan, Pure Chi, Live Chi. Okay. Okay, any questions? And we are wrapping up and finishing, and I'm recording this, and I will share this recording, if you don't mind, with the group as well, so they can cheer up and laugh from us, from our jokes, and maybe meditate, and we'll see what happens.
Fine for me, no problem.
Good, good, good. Good, Vanessa?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, good. Okay, I'm wishing you a lot of flow, a lot of game. I'm waiting you like you are strangers. You create a fake Facebook group. If you cannot come, like invite just one person in a fake Facebook group and write it there like my fake Facebook group. And invite someone whom you know, just one person, and that Facebook group will be functioning for you. Nobody will join, only whom you invited there. But what you can do there, every day, you can do kind of a video, but it will create a habit. Can you do like 365 videos every day? Huh? Not every day. I mean, in 1 year.
Yeah.
Will it free your spirit? Yes, create a fake Facebook group. I will be there, and let's create a fake videos there. Why not? It will free your spirit. It will free because you are influencer. The more strangers you talk to, the more money you come, because strangers become fans. Fans becomes your clients. and you have million clients, you have like a few millions in your bank. It is. Okay. Yes, bye-bye.